it's the simple cliche, it's like people, processes, those types of things, and managing those people, whether they're subcontractors or your own backflow specialists, and giving them the dynamic data they need in the field to make a decision, maybe to understand a specification for that double check device, or maybe to gain insights into where are the gaps and where are the hurdles and when are they going to happen throughout the year. Putting those devices on a routine calendar so that people know exactly when they need to be fixed and give them time to do it. Imagine a really allowing your customers, your end users, to pick vendors that you have approved versus anyone that's in the marketplace and they could have a terrible experience with. And that's a people thing. And really managing your testing community, I think, is really important. I think that process is really important. You guys all know that you're managing utilities, that there's regulations around that. There's state reporting that's required, regulatory compliance, device reporting that's required, and maybe by district even. And all of that can be automated. And that really saves a bunch of time and reduces that paperwork strain or that Excel strain or whatever you're using to do that. And again, both people and processes, when they're supported by some type of technology, whether it's a mobile device or a tough book or anything that they're doing, when they're really supported by that, there's a difference in what they are able to do internally. And of course, that parlays into what they're able to do externally. And it's not immeasurable, it's actually measurable. And that's what's important. You start to understand, how do you really streamline this process and, cross connection control, or any process in that matter, not just your backflow program. And since it's normally a specialized program in the utility world, it's still a necessary evil because there is compliance and regulation and safety. And that's something that's really important when you're dealing with edge cases like this, to really think about, how do I digitize and how do I revolutionize the way that I'm doing this so it makes it easier for all parties up and down that vertical chain.
Yeah, it really speaks to kind of the moment in time that all utilities are facing, right? Is that the
Absolutely.
networks aren't the same as they were 10, 20 years ago when many of these, original processes were developed, right? It's this hybrid model of owned and
Yeah.
not owned. And
And Emily, even think about this. It's not even just the water, right? It's even the lead and the copper and the new regulations coming out, right? It goes far beyond just the backflow.